Dreaming of buying your first home in Toronto as a newcomer to Canada? Between federal programs, Ontario incentives, and even a special Toronto rebate, there are ways to save thousands of dollars on your first home purchase. Stick around because I'm going to show you everything you need to know to get started. Welcome back. If you're new here, I help newcomers in Canada navigate housing, money, and settlement tips. Today's video is a complete guide to buying your first home in Toronto as a newcomer, covering federal savings tools, Ontario rebates, Toronto-specific incentives, and even mortgage options that can make your first home purchase more affordable. First, you have to establish becoming a tax resident in Canada. The first step is understanding your tax residency status. You're considered a newcomer for tax purposes during the first year you establish significant ties in Canada, like renting or buying a home, opening a Canadian bank account, or bringing your family here. Once you're a resident for tax purposes, you can apply for benefits such as GST, HST, credit, and Canada Child Benefit, even before filing your first tax return. Your first return is due April 30th of the year after you arrive. Number 2 is the Federal First-Time Homebuyers Program, First Home Savings Account. Contribute up to $8,000 a year with a lifetime cap of $40,000 a year. Contributions are tax deductible and withdrawals for your first home are tax-free. Next is the Home Buyers Plan or HBP. You can withdraw up to $60,000 tax-free from your RRSP for a down payment if you are a first-time home buyer. You must plan to live in the home within the year and repayments are spread over 15 years. Then we have the first-time home buyers tax credit. You can claim up to $1,500 back on your taxes when you buy your first home. Next is the GHT, SHT, New Housing Rebate. If you buy a newly built or substantially renovated home, you may qualify for a partial rebate of the sales tax that you paid. Third is the Ontario and Toronto incentives. Ontario Land Transfer Tax Rebate. First-time home buyers in Ontario can get up to $4,000 back on their provincial land transfer tax. For homes around $368,000 or less, this covers the entire provincial tax. But reality is, you might not find that home in Toronto. Toronto Municipal Land Transfer Tax Rebate or MLTT rebate. Toronto add its own municipal and transfer tax on top of your provincial one. But first-time buyers get up to $4,475 back. That's nearly $8,500 in total rebates between the provincial and city if you're buying in Toronto for the first time. This is especially important where land transfer taxes can add tens of thousands to your closing costs. If this is valuable so far, hit the like button. It helps other newcomers in Toronto discover this money-saving tips option. Number 4, mortgage and financing options. In August 2024, Canada introduced a 30-year amortization for first-time buyers of newly built homes. This lowers your monthly payments compared to the standard 25-year mortgage. It only applies to high-ratio mortgages, meaning if your down payment is under 20%, and at least one buyer must be a first-timer. If you're looking at a Toronto condo development or a pre-construction property, this could make a big difference. Number 5, key steps for Toronto newcomers. Confirm your tax residency status so you're eligible for benefits. Open an FHSA and start saving with tax-free growth. If you have RRSP savings, use the Home Buyers Plan. And also, you can apply for the Ontario and Toronto Land Transfer Tax rebates to save up to $8,500. Ask your lender about newcomer mortgage, programs and the 30-year option for new builds. Don't forget closing costs. Budget an extra 3 to 5% of the purchase price. Are you planning to buy a new build in Toronto to take advantage of the 30-year mortgage option? Or are you looking at resale homes? Let me know your thoughts by dropping a comment below. Buying your first home in Toronto as a newcomer is possible, and with the right strategy, you can save thousands. Combine federal programs like FHSA, HBP with Ontario and Toronto rebates, and you'll be well on your way. Next steps: open your TFSA today, budget for land transfer taxes, and apply for rebates. Get pre-approved for your mortgage so you know what you can afford. If this video helped you, hit subscribe because next time I'll walk you through exactly how much you should budget for closing costs when buying in Toronto. And you might be surprised by the hidden fees. Watch this video next and subscribe for more tips only here at Toronto Living.